Alright, let's get going. So I've loaded up HistoloZee and I'm going to create a new project. Now HistoloZee wasn't actually meant for doing manual registration of MRIs. It's actually meant for aligning histology to MRIs, but you can do it nonetheless. It does require that you insert at least one histology slide into the project. It doesn't really matter what it is. Just insert one slide, so I'll just find one here from my collections. Okay, there it is. So one histology slide has been loaded. Now, we don't actually need the histology for anything, so what I'm going to do is go to the View tab and turn off visualization of the slide in both the main window and the orthogonal windows. And then I'm going to bring this side toolbar all the way to the edge and expand the orthogonal views. So at this point, we have three orthogonal views that are going to hold our MRI images, much like in ITK Snap. Next, I'm going to load the fixed MRI image. So to do this, we go to the reference menu, load image, and let's pick an image from our histology hippocampus collection. Okay, so a couple of things to get us started. Let's just load our image and drag it to the center of the screen. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can see the whole image. Okay, it appears as kind of a black box right now because we're right on the edge of the MRI. What I'm going to do is click on the center of the image, and then this little box here fixes the vertical horizontal aspect ratio of the orthogonal view. And again, do it to this one. So now we have our three views. The first view shows AP top to bottom and right left. The second views show inferior superior, inferior superior. I'll note that the orientations of all of these images can be changed under the slide menu Set Orientation. So all you have to do is specify the matrix that maps IJK MRI indices to XYZ world coordinates. And I'm going to go ahead and change this to coronal, which says that the main view here on the left is a coronal view of the MRI. You can see, okay. So what's happened is that the main view has become a coronal view. The top right view and the bottom right view are axial and sagittal views, respectively. So we can scroll through the image just like in ITK Snap. You can scroll on the orthogonal views using the left key to pan left to right, and using the right key to move up down. So you see that moving the crosshairs up and down changes in the coronal view as well. The reference image properties window shows, first of all, which MRIs are currently loaded, and second, any view properties and transformations that have been applied to the images. I'm going to click the Set with Crosshairs button. What this does is it sets the center of rotation and scaling of our MRI image to the current crosshair location. So if I set it to be right here and choose to rotate the MRI, you see that rotation happens about the current crosshair location. And I can move that location. At any time, you can also type in or scroll through values to change translation, rotation, stretch rotation, which affects the shearing of the image, stretch or scale, and of course the origin. So I'll click Set with Crosshairs again. Next, just to differentiate this fixed image from the moving image that I'm going to load on top, I'm going to change its tint color to something different. So let's change it to something like salmon. Okay, so now the image has a red tint. Next, I'll load up a new reference image with the import image function. And this new image will be the block that we showed previously.